Today on the Roadhouse, we're working on the 1967 Impala. And what we're doing today is cleaning out the car a little bit from sitting on winter and taking off the door panels. I'm going to show you how. Cleaning out the, vacuuming out the door, getting all the grime, the walnuts and the dirt and mud and leaves out of the doors, and greasing up the window rails. So let's get it started. What I'm doing today is I'm just vacuuming out the inside. It's already been pour 15. Door panels. I'm going to clean out the inside of the doors. A lot of junk in there. I'm debating on taking off the door panels because if I don't, I've got three, well, maybe 1.5 that are in decent shape. And there's none on that one back there. It's off of a different car. But if I don't get the car ready for next power tour, as far as the inside goes, I'd like to at least have, somewhat of a door panel in there. So I may take it off real carefully, but they're pretty much falling apart as it is. So I got to be careful. I do have all new wiring. It's not in the car yet. This is all the old wiring. Here's the old fuse box. And you know how those go. So I'm putting a modern fuse box in and all brand new wiring. It's a kit. And I'll let you know the name of it as soon as I pull it out. Probably in one of my other videos I've already done it. But I'm going to take off these, switch them to the Impalas. It's not too bad. Roof, I'm going to go ahead and finish sanding it off. I did somewhat on that. I'm going to go ahead and pour 15 it. Hey, looks like my sun visors are in pretty good shape. That's project today. All right, for taking off the door panels, you're going to start with the armrest. And make sure you get these. Now there's two of these that will take it off the car itself. Here and here. This is the bolt, or the screw there for it, just so you know what it looks like. It's about 2 inches long. There's that. Next would be this, depending on how good your door panel is, and then you got that. You're gonna have these little screws. 1, 2, 3. These and the rest should kind of pop out. Show you here in a second. Okay, what you see right here is how the door panel comes off. You got to be really careful taking this off if you have good door panels, or if you're going to reuse your door panels. And let's see, here's another one. I want to be real careful. I'm only doing this to show you all. Just be real careful. As far as my door panels go, it doesn't really matter. And there's not another one up here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off the other one off the other side, get all the way to the top, take this this wing window handle off, and then it should just, you should be able to lift this up and it should come straight off. Okay, here it is. You see this little clip right here? That goes along these notches. See where that one's in. See if I can get it. Okay. There's a little clip right here. And it goes in these little notches on the side. you take it off is when it's on, you need to move the window crank or the door handle. Maybe mostly window cranks all the way to the top position right there. Then you're going to use a tool like this, or you can use 2 flat blade screwdrivers. The tools are pretty easy, but if you're looking at this, you may not have the tool. And what you're going to do is you're going to take these ends, which is right there, and you're going to push them down. So if this is sticking up in this position, this is how it is. You're going to bring them, going to knock it out, down, both of them. When it comes out, you'll be able to pull the door handle right off. So when this was on here, the upward position, get it down, both of them. You can use 2 flat blade screwdrivers at the same time, or one of those tools, and it'll pop those things out of the thing, out of the ledge here, and it'll pop off. I told you I'd help you get these door panels off. Where I showed you where you take the screwdriver. Once you get this top window crank for this side little wing there here, wing window, you roll down the window all the way down, and then you just work it out. If you're already to this point, go ahead and roll the window back up. Vacuum out the inside of the door here, because there's a lot of crap in the bottom of it, leaves, all sorts of stuff that's going to clog the door drainage systems up, and it'll cause your door to rust. Go ahead and grease the window trackings so your windows will go up a little bit better than mine. It goes down all right, it goes up kind of hard. Okay, you see these little tracks right here? You fill these with grease. I use some high temperature disc brake wheel bearing grease. There's other types you can use, I'm sure, but I filled mine full, or I just kind of skimmed it in there on that track. There's another track right in here. It's about even with right in here. It's that goes down. And now window goes up nice and smooth. There's no hiccups in it like there was before. Now, it did take me about 30 minutes to vacuum out the inside of this door. There was dirt, there was mud. Even though the doors are in really good shape, there's no rust through, or there's just surface rust here. A little bit right in, like right in here. But the doors are in really good shape. Everything, it took me about, like I said, it took me about 30 minutes to get all the dust and crap out of in here. Walnuts, leaves, all that type of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and pour 15 on the inside of these doors and then put a matting. I've used fat mat in my 79 Ford. I like it a lot. I'm debating on what I should use. I'm thinking maybe lizard skin maybe. It's a spray that you spray in there and it does the same thing. Yeah, I don't know yet. But like I said, this is it took me about 45 minutes for this door. So I got a 4-door now. What I'm working on here, in case you didn't realize it before, this is a 67 Impala 4-door hardtop. It's a 4-door sport hardtop. So everything else is done. It's ready now to I guess some light sanding on it on a few spots, and primer in some spots, and go ahead and paint the inside of the door. Of course, I'll have to take off the weather stripping and of course clean the door up a little bit more, but this door isn't bad, not bad at all. Thanks for watching, subscribing, comment down below, and as always, if you ride her hard, don't throw it away. It's too hard to fix when it's been put away wet.